Still on the Bernoulli differential equation, we have this question. Okay, let's quickly go straight to the solution. This is just solving questions. We'll lay the foundations to Bernoulli equations. So step one, divide through by what? By y half. We said that the power of your y here must not be 1 or 0. So if it's not 1 or 0, then it is what? You use a Bernoulli differential equation method to solve it. So, and that will give us what? Y minus half dy dx plus. This one, you have to separate it. No, p of x times y. So that we go to 1 over x minus 2. And this is what? Y to the power 1 minus what? Minus half. Equal to what? Equal to 5 into bracket x minus 2. Okay? Then this will give us what? Y minus half dy dx plus 1 over x minus 2. This will give me half equal to what? 5 into bracket what? X minus 2. Okay? So that's and that's then substitutions. Let v be equal to y what? Y half for this one. Yeah. Then differentiate this one. Differentiate implicitly with respect to x with respect to x. So that will be equal to the v dx is equal to what? Half. The half will go to the front, and that will be y minus half. The half minus 1, that will give minus half. Then the y dx. Okay? So, I will put a link also in the description for how to differentiate. There's a video for how to differentiate implicitly. Okay? So, so this will be this. So, can we call this one equation? Call this one equation star 2. This one star 1. Okay? And this one here, call it equation 1. Okay? Call that one equation 1. So multiply your equation 1. If you check star 2, you'll see that there's a half here. Okay? If you look at this equation 1, this expression here is the same thing also here too. Okay? The only difference is just that half is there, half is not here. Can we introduce that to this equation 1? And that will be multiplied through by what? By half. 1 over 2. Equation 1 multiplied by 1 over 2. And that will give me 1 over 2. This. Then plus 1 over 2 into bracket x minus 2. Y half. Then equal to 5 over 2 into bracket x minus 2. So we can call this one equation 2 now. I can call that one equation 2 now. Okay? Then now plug in your star 1, star 2 into this equation 2. So equation 2 now becomes this expression is equal to what? dv dx. Dx plus 1 over 2 into bracket s minus 2. Let's don't forget this one, that's v, equal to what? 5 over 2 into bracket what? S minus 2. So this is linear in v, you can see, this is v, this is v. So this is linear in v with p of x is equal to what? 1 over 2 into bracket what? S minus 2. S minus 2. And my q of x is what? 5 over 2 into bracket x minus 2. Okay? So let's get the integral factor. E to power p of x dx. E to power integral of p of x dx. Make a substitution there. So that will be e exponential, integral. Then p of x is what? This 1 over 2. This 1 over 2 can be outside the integration, and that will be equal to what? 1 over x minus 2 dx. And this will give me exponential integral of this. That will be ln x minus 2, and that is half here. Okay, and that will be equal to my integral factor will now become, as a function of x, will become ln x minus 2. This half here can come to the front, and that will go to power half. So, and this will give me x minus 2 to power half. Okay, so that's on the integral factor. Don't forget what we said, that exponential to power of the lane of f of x will be equal to what? F of x. Okay, just note that. Just note that. Okay, so the general solution, our solution is what? The solution is what? It has a formula. So that will be, since it's linear in V, that's a 1 over integral factor. That's the general solution for linear equation. Open bracket, integral factor times q of x dx plus c. Okay, so that's the general solution. Then the next thing to do now is to make substitution for that. Okay, and don't forget also that my v, where v is equal to what? Y to power half. Okay, so that will be y to power half equal to 1 over integral factor. My integral factor is what? X minus 2 power what? Power half. Open your bracket. Integral factor x minus 2 to power half times the q of x is what? Is there. That's my q of x. That's a 5 over 2. That's 5 over 2 times what? Times x minus 2. Okay, then plus c. There's no space here, plus c. Then you close your brackets. Okay, so I need to do this one, put this one outside, do the algebra. X to power x minus 2 to power half is here, x minus 2 is here as a base, x minus 2 is here. This is power 1, so this will be plus 1. Okay, the 5 over 2 can go outside the integration. 5 over 2 can go outside the integration. Okay, and that will be equal to what? That will be equal to 5 over 2 integral of what? X minus 2 into bracket half plus 1, that's 3 over 2 dx. So we now have y to power half equal to x minus 2 power half power minus half. This one over here, you can remove it, and that's what? Minus half. And that's that. Then open your brackets. That will be integral of what? X minus 2 into brackets. That's a 5 over 2. 5 over 2. X minus 2, 3 over 2 dx. Then plus c. Okay? If you combine this one, that will be x minus 2 to power 3 over 2 times 5 over 2. Then plus what? Plus c. Okay? So that's what we have here. So that would now become x minus 2 to power minus half. Open your brackets. 5 over 2. This one, if you integrate this one, that will be x minus 2 to power plus 1. That's a 5 over 2. That's 5 over 2. All over 5 over 2. And don't forget there's a fraction here. So this 5 over 2 here, we flip upside down. That will be what? Times what? Times 2 over what? 2 over 5. Okay? Then plus what? Plus c. Okay? So this will cancel, this 2 also will cancel. So we now have x minus 2 power minus half into bracket x minus 2 to power 5 over 2 plus what? Plus c. Okay? So that finished the work. We just need to do the little algebra there and close the. So let's expand. So this one times this one, this will be equal to what? X minus 2 minus half plus the 5 over 2. That's power 2. That's power 2. They have the same base. So just take one of the bases and add the exponent together. Add the power together. Then plus c into bracket what? X minus 2 power what? Minus half equal to what? Y to power half. So that's that. The only thing we do now for us to cancel this half is just to take the square root of both sides. So y is equal to what? X minus 2 power 2, okay, plus c into bracket x minus 2 minus half. Then you open bracket and square that. So that's why. That's that on that question.